Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Hey, this ain't no purse. I'm the big deals. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Grrr, MUNFU podcast, Prophet,
and Cold, young cold Negro.
They call him young. They call him Young Frio. Yo, listen, move the camera just a little bit so you know they could. Yeah. Yo, man, MUNFU Gunfu podcast, bro. They can make a paper till the sun goes down. My son got
by
some.
the way, yesterday's episode stayed green the entire time, bro.
Word. Bad. Yo, merchandise right below here, strictly for the fans. Stuff out now, you dig me? Go cop that.
Yo, shout out to everybody who copped them last night. It's like y'all just realized they dropped the we sold like 3 more of them shit. So shout out to y'all, man. That means a lot. Keep supporting that strictly for the fans, new merch, that for us, by us, colorway. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Fubu. You dig? Anyways, yo. I was just kidding. I mean, I was literally kidding, but Fubu. Yo, the young Damon John.
Alright, let's get into this shit, because I got a lot of loot, and I'm trying to smoke this.
Yo.
You can never finish the uptown, baby.
Yo, this dude ugly. Anyways,
you ugly, bitch.
We talking about you ugly. They're gonna make it yellow just for that B word right there, you know? Yo, man, so we talking about my son, Mr. Rainbow Hair himself, Mr. S My D himself, Mr. A, I'm going away to the
bank forever. He's not Mr. S My D himself now.
Listen, they definitely in jail trying to taste that N-word's rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Definitely out here. But yo, son, it's crazy, bro.
Yo, you give the rundown of what's been happening.
Yo, Tekashi69 is locked up, as y'all know that, because that and Joyner Luke is about the only thing that's happening on the internet right now. Basically,
talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it.
My son basically got scooped up by the feds, by the boys, by the federales. You know what I mean? He was at the Breakfast Club interview like a couple days before, and he was just. It was weird. Like the whole interview, the vibe was off to me. I was a little confused, but then. Obviously, after he got rounded up by the feds, I realized there was damage control. What?
So, 4 of the Treyway people got rounded up.
I realized, I was like, damn, now this whole Breakfast Club interview makes sense. It just seemed like he was trying to do damage control, essentially separate himself from all the people that he was surrounded about. Even if you listen to his album... I know you haven't yet, but even if you listen to his album, he literally in the songs he's rapping about how you used to see me with 50 niggas and now I'm Mr. Solo Dolo, and I'm just like, yeah, well, didn't work fast enough.
So basically what happened was, not only did the feds come scoop him up, but ATF and Homeland Security came and swooped him up. Like, if you've been living under a rock, Tekashi69, Treyway, all them dudes are facing RICO charges.
Yeah.
Racketeering. And they're even saying there's going to be a slew of more charges to come once trial and then gets officially on the way. And trial is set till September next year.
So he got 10 months, bro.
He got to get comfortable in that.
He got 10 months, bro. And he got denied bail twice so far, maybe 3 times thus far. But it's a lot of crazy things surrounding the situation.
It's the most crazy situation. If there was one way that 2018 was going to end, this was it. Bro, I was talking to my older brother, and I was like, 2018 might have been the most lit year in hip-hop since 1997.
For a long time, dude.
Like, lit on all, and I don't mean lit in a good way. Let me not say lit, because lit is like a positive connotation. It was like crazy. The craziest has been since like 97. This was like more dangerous for rappers in the East Coast, West Coast time.
Yeah, a lot of people. We lost a lot of good people. Lost people from drugs. Lost people from murders. We lost people from chain snatching, all kinds of stuff. Jail.
robberies. It's just like
yo, like Rollo got hit with a Fed case too. I mean, not that everybody's
so
gonna
got hit with stuff. AR
Ab got hit with a Fed case.
Nuts. You just sit back and think. 2018 from revival, because that's kind of how I look at things. From revival to Dumb Boy, like just look at that. Oh my, what a year!
It's crazy, man. The end of the year wrap up is gonna be
it's gonna be a 3-part.
Definitely gonna be a whole lot of things. But yo, man, listen, the Tekashi stuff though, bruh. So what you think about it, off rip?
All right, so they got Tekashi on racketeering, and they got him on 2 of the cases that he's on right now is because of Casanova. 2 of them.
Well, not because of Casanova, but involvement with Casanova. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, Tekashi69 and Treyway are the dumbest. Like, I've never seen a group of criminals who are this unaware. Like, I've never in life seen. They didn't even have to hit him with the RICO, really. Like, they could have just, like, showed him their newsfeed and been like, there you go.
They're accused of selling guns. They're accused of selling drugs. They're accused of doing a lot of reckless things, including robbery.
Homeland Security is coming for you because you're selling weapons.
That's a problem, dude.
Do you know how many people you have to be arming for Homeland Security to come at you? Like, it's like not only were they doing dumb stuff, but they're doing the stuff that got them the most max time.
And it wasn't like on the sneak either. Everything was like, this is the thing. When you look at Tekashi, people didn't think he was real because of how he was, how forthcoming he was. Like, oh yeah, like we shoot people, we do this, we do that. Like we'll do this, bang bang, you know, blah blah, all this, all that. You know what I mean? Which is fine. But people were like, yo, you know, this is gonna lead you down the wrong path. But like, when it boils down to it, people didn't really think that this nigga was out here and robbing niggas and doing stuff like that, because who would do that and then get on Instagram Live and be like, yo, I'm out here robbing niggas?
My thing was like, it goes beyond stupidity though, because even with him, just not him, let's say you look at people around him like Shy and stuff. How are you not afraid of losing your freedom? That goes beyond stupidity, because usually someone will do something stupid and be like, oh, I didn't realize what the consequences would be. There's no way you do all this stuff on camera, robbing people with the glizzy, talking about, like, what?
It's wild, man. It's wild.
There's so much. There's literally so much in this case that I don't know where to start. Like, I deadass just like, all right, well, 6ix9ine got moved to the Snitch house. Let's talk about this. Do you think he's going to snitch? And what is the reality of that? Like, breaking down in your own words, like, what do you think? You know what I mean by what's the reality? Like, what would you do? But, like, what should he do, basically?
I mean, what should he do? I could say this. He lived the street life, obviously. In the street life, obviously, snitching is a thing that you don't do. You don't do crimes and then go and tell on your peoples to get yourself out of trouble and to, you know, do that. My thing is this.
Even if the death penalty is a thing and you didn't do it, I'm just being the devil's advocate.
I mean, yeah, by the rules of the streets, yeah, that's a fact. I mean, that's what it is, bro. That's what you live by, bro. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. But the difference is this. Tekashi in a situation now where all his Codis are people who was trying to kill him.
Yep.
And at this point, he don't owe them that. So what I expect him to do is probably he's gonna tell. That's my best guess is.
Well, he got moved to the teller ward, but I don't. Do you think people are gonna see it that way? No. Because from here on out, depending on how this goes, like, okay, it's one thing if Tekashi, because if he snitches, let's get one thing straight. If he snitches, gonna be public, period. It's not gonna be like a question if 6ix9ine snitched or not. It's either he did or he didn't. So my thing is this.
if it boils down to it and he tells, he's going to forever be looked at like a snitch, so all his street credit at that point is gone. Like, that's out the window. I don't think that it's gonna go like that, because it's one thing if Tekashi go to trial, spank that shit, you know, do a little 2-3 year bid and then get out. You know what I'm saying?
In what version of Alice in Wonderland is that gonna happen?
That's what I'm saying. It's obviously not. But I'm just saying, like, it's one thing if he did that, then people are going to be like, okay, he gets out, bam. They're going to give him the respect, whatever, I don't know, the mythological street credit.
Slow that down. Because, are you talking about in this specific incident, if Tekashi spanks this case and walks, you think people are going to give him respect?
Well, yeah, they have to. I mean, he did snitch.
If he comes out and walks, even if he's going to be labeled a snitch. I'm telling you that there is no...
That's what I'm saying, though. It's going to be public now. If he snitches, it's going to be public now.
He's got to take some time for his own safety. Even if he's got to.
He's going to take time. That's not a question. It's not a matter of Tekashi going to do time or not. You're not going to go to that.
That's what I said, because you was talking about if he spanked the case.
No, if he spanked the case and do like 2 or 3 years, I'm saying. Like, that's like that's a win for him. Because at this point, he's facing life. So it's like, if he spanked the case and he get 2-3 years on some shit they didn't really get him on nothing crazy, then what? You know what I'm saying? But like,
he told me. But yeah, go ahead.
His only option really is to tell on the niggas. I mean, they not his friends and he don't owe them nothing. But if he tell, then he just got to know that he got to get up out of America when he get out.
Do you think that Tekashi, and this is kind of like, no, okay, let's not go to that. What do you think about the statements Shotty made in court? Which was
we don't bend, we don't bull, we don't fret, we don't bend, we don't
bend, we don't break. It's Treyway.
It's fucking Treyway.
I was trying not to say fucking, but yeah.
I said it for you this time.
I said it too.
I don't know. I talked to you about this. I said I feel like one of two things. There's word that there's an informant in his clique. I feel like either son an informant or he really just know he going to the bank forever, so he doesn't care. Because I've only ever really seen 2 or 3 people do something like this. Was the people who shot AZ Faison. My son went to court and told the judge that...
you know what's weird is I literally, like, and even though we talked about this yesterday, the day before that, I had just watched that exact shit. That exact video. Like, that was the weirdest shit. I didn't even mention that yesterday.
Yeah, like AZ Faison... I mean, the dude who shot AZ Faison told the judge that he don't have no regards for human life and that he don't care. So, I mean, he told the judge that in the Fed case crazy. Gucci Mane told the judge, bitch, I might be crazy. That dude telling the judge it's effing Treyway.
I think what it is, I think it's corny. I see it as a ploy. And it's not a ploy, it's more like insurance. I think he's thinking more about his jail stay.
Yes.
And he's trying to show he's a solid dude because he probably knows he's going to be there in a while and he's not going to be able to survive. People think he was an informant or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who the informant is. I mean, I actually watched DJ Academic video. He was talking about he thinks he might have an idea of who it would be just based on the stuff. I don't know.
Yo, DJ Academics is mad bold with the joke.
Yeah, he is. That's why, like, when I talk about stuff like this, like, I don't ever want, like, it to be, like, a definite. Because all of this shit is allegedly until, you know.
But it's not even, but the difference with DJ, why he's so bold is he is directly connected to the situation. And if he doesn't think that he is, or people who may be able to hurt his quote-unquote friend are watching this. I understand you have a job. But it's like
you gotta be
you doing stuff where you can get touched.
Yeah, like, you talking about people's lives. They could. That's real. It's crazy, man. Like, yeah, my bad.
Do you think it's possible for 6ix9ine to have a music career after this?
Depends on how much time he gets. But if he snitch, no. You talking about if he snitch?
If you walk out, yeah. If you get like two years on some snitch time.
Dude, I don't know. Tekashi a weird person though, because when it comes to getting attention, he does not lack that. Like, he gets that. So it's like,
You think he's gonna want to? I don't think he's gonna want to at that point. Because of all accounts, he's scared. Like, every time he goes into the courtroom, he's shaking or some shit like that. And not only that, but before he went to court, I mean, before they swooped him up on the Breakfast Club, he literally said that's his biggest fear. So I think he gonna tell, bro. Like, I don't think the reality of dying for telling is gonna settle into him. I think the reality of being in jail for the rest of his life is the first, because it's like the feds wanted to take down Treyway a long time ago, and they were like, Tekashi's our way to do it.
yeah.
Tekashi's our way to do it, because he's the one that has the most to lose.
Right. I mean,
But
it is. I mean, that is what they're
too
doing.
Scared, bro. That you got the people that you got to worry about.
He's
is not
definitely
like
scared, bro. He's
But when you that scared, those are the people who like shoot people or just think irrational, just trying to get out of the situation because they're in survival mode. They're not in. You think Tekashi gonna survive if he get 35 years in jail? Man? You think Tekashi gonna survive? He's clearly more
pocket.
DJ academics than he is like in real life. He's more like academics than he is anything else. So it's like, when the people who are protecting you are the people who are you staying with too, bro, like, what are his options? He's gonna get messed up in jail.
yeah.
If he
I don't
gets
know.
a long time,
I don't know. I mean, I say that, yeah, but he's probably gonna be. I don't know what Tekashi will get after this trial. So, depending on the money aspect of his trial is going to depend on how good his time in jail is. If Tekashi has money while he's in the feds, Tekashi will be, I can't say safe because you're never safe, but he'll be more safe than if he doesn't. Because when you have money in the feds...
stretch, bro. Not if he gets a stretch. He's not going to have money. He's not going to have money.
That's what I'm saying, but like it just depends on how long. But like once the money runs out is what I'm saying.
It's going to run down quick because
Yeah.
he's not out and he doesn't have any way to make money. It's going to run out very quick. And matter of fact, it might run out before he serves his sentence. The promoters are about to sue him when they unfreeze his assets.
Right.
So it's like, it's looking bad.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, it does look bad. I mean, I'm saying best case scenario, like hypothetically speaking. If he has money while he in the feds, depending on how long he's there, as long as he has money, he'll be somewhat okay. But
you better be promising features to niggas like, yo, if you hold me down, son, when I get out, bro, I'll get you features. Nobody's gonna care about if it's a long house. If it's 10 years, nobody's gonna give a damn about Tekashi69. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. His trial date is so cartoonily far away that it's like, to me, I mean, there's a year right there. You're at least doing a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at least doing.
If he don't get bail at all between now and trial, I don't think he'll get bail.
He gonna keep requesting like Bobby Shmurda.
I don't know, man.
He gonna have to sit. Don't they got him in Rikers?
Nah, he's in Queens right now.
Okay, I was about to say. Is one of them in Rikers?
Could be. I don't know. I doubt it. It's a Fed case, man. The places that they got this, like, it depends, man. It depends. Like, if he becomes a federal witness and stuff like that, they're gonna protect him. At least until the trial. At least until after the trial is done. They're gonna protect him for that much. So he's good for at least the time being if he's telling.
Yeah.
But if he's not, then they're gonna just let him go. That's why they probably let him go to PC as is.
Yeah.
I mean, General Pop. Once they let him go to General Pop, I was like, man, they trying to get something hurt, bro.
Oh, facts.
You know what I mean? Like, but so it's like, damn, now they got him in PC, and it's like, all right, like, cool, but if he's a federal witness, they're gonna make sure he good. Even maybe when he gets out, they might make sure he good, like in witness protection or whatever. But he not gonna be Tekashi no more.
How do you hide Tekashi69?
I mean, you can't. I mean, you have to go to a different place. You know what I mean? You know?
Like, yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Yo, I restarted my computer with Option, but I accidentally didn't put a Wi-Fi in. That bad?
No, you don't have to put the Wi-Fi in. Yeah, you just gotta click it. Yeah, man. All in all, bro, it's a Fed case, dude. And if Feds don't lose, they know what they got on him, and it's pretty crazy that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the numbers that, like, let's not even talk about 6ix9ine. The people around him are gonna get.
Yeah.
Cause I'm telling you, the other dudes, they about to get a jersey.
You're not armed robbing people with your face out, broad daylight, son. They're just getting away
And
with
you're
that.
you're not 6ix9ine, so like you're gone. You're gone. I mean, that's why I believe that Mel murder stuff, because that nigga gone, my nigga, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's a wrap. You know what I mean?
It's a wild situation, dude, to be battling with the Feds. I mean, it's a wild situation.
And of all people, Tekashi is the most unthorough person. So it just be like, dang, son, they hit you with the toughest one. They didn't even just hit you with like, this is reality. Let's be a dose of reality. They hit you with the whole boom at the same time. Like, if you make it out of this, listen.
It's wild. That's wild, boy. Nah, it's a crazy situation, man. I'm interested to see how all this stuff pans out in the near future and going forward. It's wild.
I know Trippie Red somewhere clicking his boots together.
Definitely boosted right now. Yo, I seen my son, he dropped a video a few days after Tekashi got locked up talking about how he don't want to he don't want people to think that he feels like he's the one that made Tekashi, even though that was his whole campaign.
Yeah. Oh, you froze up, so I'm probably...
It is what it is, man. Yo, put in the comment section what you think about it, you dig? What you think? You think he gonna snitch? You think he's not gonna snitch? You think he gonna tell? You think he not gonna tell?
Go get that merch, man.
Yeah, man. MUNFU podcast. Get your money up, not your funny up, dummy.